shovel knife. Now that this is nice and flat, we can profile the handle shape in, and we can kind of feather everything in with this slack. I think that handle is pretty much shaped.
Ooh. Ah.
All right, Josh, ready to finish this knife today?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Yeah, we gotta shape this handle down. We could just leave it like this, you think? I mean, it is a handle already, shovel handle. Cool. I think we should shape it though, make it more of a knife handle shape, huh?
Probably.
All right, do it. Safety glasses first. Whoop. All right, shall we begin?
We shall.
Ventilation on. Grinder on. So I didn't really get the handle centered very well. You can see here I made a couple lines of where the blade's going. It's pretty centered up here, but it got a little crooked down here, so I gotta grind it straight. Also, this is, I don't know, hickory or ebony or something? Not ebony. Hickory or oak or something like that, so it's grinding super quick. Where's my knife? Where'd my knife go? There it is. All right. Let me get a measuring tool. 700 thousandths. 675. All right, so now this is centered with the blade. So in order to get the tail end centered, I'll take some tape off of the tip. Maybe. I might do this thing. There we go. Now, to get the tip centered, or the back end of the handle, I will set it on something flat. Something else flat. We can see where the tip comes to right here. Flip it over, see where the tip comes to. See, it's much higher now. It needs to go down a lot, so that means I gotta grind more off of this back end right here. We'll take a look at that. Scratch. Getting closer. A little bit more. About half as much again what I just did. That makes no sense.
Half of what you just did. So you did half as much.
I need to do what I just did again, plus 25%.
Would that be minus 25%?
I don't know.
Cool.
Maybe this will be the one. As you can see, I got the front end of the handle centered pretty well. The back end, barely grinding any off, and ground a bunch off over here. So we actually got the blade in really crooked with the handle material. Hopefully we can fix it up though. Scratch. And still need to go more.
Another 25% of the 50% that you just did 100% ago?
I'm confused. A little bit more. I feel like this is the one. Yep, that's close enough for me. All right, now that this is nice and flat, I can profile the handle shape in. What are you laughing at me for, boy? La, la, la. Now that we have a nice flat surface, put it on here and do the profile, and it'll be all nice and square with the blade. Your profile. Quit profiling me. All right, done. No, not really. What? You over there like? I'm excited to get this thing done. And it's starting to take shape and not look like a shovel handle and more of a knife handle. All right, my dude, need to put some lines on. Got the profile pretty much how I like it. It's hard to see because it's still got some round stuff here, but I think it's pretty good. So now we'll start tapering down the front and putting in some palm swell in here. But first, while these sides are nice and square, I want to go ahead and use that to our advantage and put some lines down here so I can reference how deep the palm swell is going in. So to do that, super simple. We just take this height gauge and lower it down to about somewhere right in here. Should work. And we just take it, make some nice deep lines. Go all the way around. Flip it over, do the same. These will be good reference lines They're kind of hard to see, but they should help me keep the palm swell nice and centered and everything. All right, back to the grinder. Oh yeah, getting some shape to it now. Might be a little bit of belt changing here and there now. Put a fine 320 grit on, clean up those 2 flat spots we made. Now we'll really start doing a lot of shaping with the round wheel. Now we can start rounding the edges of the handle and blending everything together. What do you think, Josh? Is it starting to look like a knife handle now? How's it feel?
Oh, that's so weird.
So I would consider this shaped. All we gotta do now is just fine tune it a little bit with some finer grits just to take away that 36 grit coarseness to it. And then maybe put a light coat of stain on, and yeah. How do we wanna do this?
Just do it.
All right, let's see here. I think we're done with that belt. Put this flat platen on here.
Aren't you gonna use that other one?
We might need the round wheel a little bit more, but first I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna take the platen off, and we're just gonna use a slack belt to do the final sanding. Now we can kind of feather everything in with this slack.
Ooh, nice.
Hopefully, the idea. Drop that in the water.
Watch it fall in the water.
Don't knock it off in there, Josh.
Excellent spot for that.
Alright, so the belt's a little too wide to get in this area, so I'm gonna take a belt and rip it in half. This will allow me to get in this little detailed spot easier without messing everything up. Alrighty, I think that handle's pretty much shaped. You think it'd look really good maybe, Josh, if we put a little round groove right up here at the front? I think it'd look good. Let's do it. And then we'll call this handle pretty much done and we'll stain it. Alright, round groove. Let's hope I don't mess it up now. That's loud.
What?
Really?
Oh!
Good. Just need to touch one more little thing. Quickly. Now I got a smudge on it. I'm gonna sand the smudge off. Doesn't that make it look a lot cooler up there in the front now? Probably a little weaker too.
Ooh. Okay, next.
Let's stain it. What do you think? USMC black?
What's that stand for?
I think it's for United States Marine Corps, but I'm not entirely sure. How about British tan? Ding ding! Alright, let me take this tape off here. Stuck to itself. Oh, most all that'll come off. I do want to touch it lightly again with the cork belt, but you can see here the tape just left some residue mostly. It comes off. Okay. I may have gone a little extreme with these round grooves and made the handle weak right there. I don't know, but it looks cool.
I mean, it wasn't a super strong handle to start out with.
No, so I probably shouldn't have made it weaker.
I like that red accent right there. Oh, that's from the stain.
Yeah, the whole thing's about to look like that. All right, here we go.
Well, that's pretty.
It's getting all over. I think we'll let it sit on there for a minute and then wipe it down and let it dry. All right, that was a minute, wasn't it?
Looks like leather.
It does. This is leather dye. In fact, I think I will. I'll just let this dry and put some polyurethane on it so it seals everything in. All right, get the stain off this blade. There she is.
Hold still. Flippy.
When we come back, I think I'll have the handle all polyurethane. We'll sharpen the blade and then maybe do some cutting and chopping with it.
Hopefully it doesn't break in half.
See how she holds up, yeah. I love the way it looks though. It's pretty, huh? I have no idea how it's gonna perform. I'm a little scared about the wood because it's really loose, coarse grain.
All this work. Oof.
Yep.
Ciao.
See ya.